Hello everyone, my name is Harold Estevez, and today we're going to be replacing the side mirrors on this 2002 Nissan Xterra. This, by the way, is my mother's car, which got vandalized about 2 weeks ago. Somebody threw a rock to the rear glass and also kicked both of the side mirrors. I already replaced the rear glass and I'm working on the side mirrors. One is already replaced, the one on the driver's side, and I'm working on the second one, which is the passenger side. The reason that I'm making this video is because I was trying to find any kind of replacements of a Nissan Xterra 2002 to 2004, which by the way is the same, but I didn't find any. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I made some mistakes on the previous door. It was a mess, by the way, and I already know exactly what we need to pull this up. Okay, so here is the glass that we're gonna be replacing. We can do whatever we want with this anyway. It's strong, I made sure of that. So we have to remove all this panel in order for us to access the three screws back there, so we can remove it. But then the tricky part is that most cars, they have the connection right here on the mirror. Now this car is a little bit different. You must remove the this panel here, because the cable comes down here, and around here is where it has its connection. In order for us to access to the mirror, we must come from here. Now there are three screws that it's holding the mirror together. We have to remove those screws, but in order for us to do that, we have to get all this panel and take it out. The way that we're gonna do it is by using, by the way, these two screwdrivers. One is a Phillips head, and then the other one, the second one, is a flat head. All we're gonna be doing is we're gonna use the flat head for this one here. We have just to pop it out. Then we have to take this screw out with a Phillips. Then there is another one in here. Also, one more thing that we have to do is we have to take this apart, and the way that we do it is we push from here, and then we do it here, here, and then the same thing down there. Obviously I'm not gonna do that right now. Then you come here, you take that screw out, you push this out, and then it's gonna reveal another Phillips screw that you have to remove, and then there is another one after you lift this one, and it's gonna be hidden in there. Once that part is done, you can just go ahead and pull from the sides this whole panel, and it's gonna come out. Okay, obviously I have to remove this tape in here. Let me just get something so I can cut it. Well, actually I do have scissors somewhere. I found it. So let's take this out. Okay, perfect. Now the whole thing is hanging. We have to get this glass down. Perfect. Let me show you exactly the way that we found it. Just like this. I'm gonna pull this up, so actually no, I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so this camera can record what I'm doing here. I have the replacing mirror. It's right here. Most mirrors, they have the connection right here. Now this has a long cable that goes inside the door, and that's exactly why we have to remove all this panel. Now remember, first thing first, we have to pop this out. Okay. First thing out. Now we're gonna move this ring, or whatever you want to call it. You just push it in, out, in, out. Take your time. There you go. Be gentle so you don't break it. That's it. And this came out. Let's throw it there. Now let's remove this screw right here. Let's take this one out. Now we can pull this part up. There you go. Now I have one screw right there, which we're gonna take out, but before